Welcome to your weekly look at West Georgia Wolves men's basketball on the Coach Dave Moore Show. And hello again, everybody. Welcome into a brand new basketball season and the Coach Dave Moore Show, as the new head coach of the West Georgia Wolves joins us and will be all season long, talking about the team, the schedule, the Gulf South Conference, and right now, a brand new season. And Coach, everything has been pretty much in overdrive the last couple of weeks as you get ready for a brand new season next week and an exhibition game coming up Thursday night in Athens against Georgia.
That's right. It's coming quick. We started our 20 hours a week October 15th, and we've had two scrimmages and getting ready for the exhibition here with Georgia on Thursday. So it's been a challenge to get enough in to be able to operate and not overload their circuits at the same time.
How difficult is it? You got some holdovers, players you inherited when you came into the job, some guys you brought in. It's got to be a challenge, especially in such a team-oriented game as basketball, to get the parts working together as quickly as you can.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be very much a work in progress. The terminology's new, the system's new, everything's new, and it's new not just for the players but for the staff as well. So it's about teaching the staff what we want, teaching the players what we want, and we're going to be a work in progress. Right now the guys are doing a lot of thinking. And we got to get them to the point where they're not thinking as much and they're reacting and they're able to play fast because they know where to go and what to do.
You mentioned playing fast. That seems to be kind of the goal and a trademark of this team as far as an up-tempo, energetic style of play, I guess put it that way.
Yeah, we want to play pressure attack mode on both ends of the court. We want to be aggressive offensively, push the ball, attack the lane. We want to get high percentage shots and attack the basket as much as we can. If we can't get that, now it's about operating in the half court and executing and getting good shots. And then defensively we want to be aggressive and keep the ball out of the lane and be physical and all those things.
Way back in the day, basketball season, usually that opener would be Thanksgiving week. You'd open practice October 15th, and you'd have X amount of time. Here we are playing an exhibition against the Southeastern Conference, two region opponents next week, and not long after that, it's conference play, and barely the turkey won't be cold by that time.
Yeah, it's a different calendar than I'm used to. Coming from Division I, it's you get to start October 1st or thereabouts. So you got a little bit more time to put the system in and everything. And in September we focused a lot on individual instruction and skill development and all that. So once October 15th hit, then it was time to put our stuff in. And now we're 2.5 weeks into it, and now it's time to play at Georgia, and ready or not, here it comes.
Is a date like the one at Georgia against an opponent like the Bulldogs, Tom Crean's team, is it going to be a good measuring stick, beneficial as we get ready for the games that matter as far as our region and conference success?
I think the scrimmages that we've had with other Division II teams are more of a measuring stick than what it'll be at Georgia. That's a different level. What it is at Georgia is an opportunity to play on a big stage, give our guys the opportunity to be in an arena in the SEC with a Division I feel, high major Division I, and that opportunity to play on that stage is not something that they get all the time. So it's a fun game for us, and it's an opportunity to show what we can do.
You've seen this undoubtedly your years at St. Bonaventure through your career, seen this on the other side. Do the D1s take this as, I would imagine, a brand new coach, a new atmosphere, a new situation? Georgia's taking this pretty seriously as well.
Well, it's their dress rehearsal, and that's the way we treated it at St. Bonaventure. Was our dress rehearsal. The coaches are going to be in the suits and the players are going to be in their uniforms, and when that ball goes up, it's going to feel like a real game. So they're going to play it hard. I'm sure the excitement level at Georgia for Coach Crean's first dress rehearsal game is going to be high, and it's going to be an exciting atmosphere.
I know you've got a handful of folks back our fans are familiar with. It's hard not to talk about our team without bringing Mark Will Smith's name into it.
Well, he's a special player, and he's going to have to be a special player all season long for us. He's the guy he's our bucket getter, and he's going to be our go-to guy, especially offensively. And he can do a lot of things. He can score at all three levels, and the sky's the limit for Mark Will. The goal for him is to be a first-team All-American and help lead us to a special season.
And you're excited about some of the new guys you brought in. It's a mix, too. Transfer players, prep school recruits, freshmen coming in. It's a good mix of talent coming into this program.
Yeah, we wanted to load the back end of the roster in terms of freshmen and prep school guys, and have a bunch of guys that we can develop over the course of the next 4 years, and when they're juniors and seniors, be in a really good situation. But at the same time, in this league, you got to bring some guys in that are men, or and that's where the transfers come in. And Gerald Blunt's gonna lead that way with that new group, and he's got to play like a man. He's got to play like a guy that's an Atlantic 10 transfer, and we're looking forward for a lot from Gerald especially.
You know the league he's coming from. That is really, really good basketball for people in this part of the country who may not be familiar with the A10. That's some serious hoops.
Yeah, it's a top 7 conference in the country. And Gerald had a chance to play for 2 years at St. Joe's for Phil Martelli, and a very talented team, and didn't play a ton, but got a lot of valuable experience in practice and going against those guys at that level every single day in practice. And Coach Martelli, when Gerald did transfer, we got a chance to talk this summer, and he was very complimentary of Gerald and how he competed in practice, and thought he would help us here, and he certainly has up to this point.
It'll be a little while before our fans at home get a chance to see us play. We'll have some in Athens, and we may have some up in Cleveland next week for that opening tournament. If you're talking to the fans, tell them why they're going to be excited and why they want to come watch the Wolves play.
Well, the first thing, we're going to play hard. We're going to play hard. We're going to play hard on both ends of the floor. It's going to be an exciting brand of basketball. There's going to be a lot of passion. There's going to be a lot of intensity. There's going to be a lot of energy. And that's the style of play that I like, and that's what we're going to play here at West Georgia. And we've got some pieces to be able to play that style. And we're going to go up and down, and we're going to get in people's faces, and we're going to attack people. And that's the style of play that I want to play, and I want to have, and if we can have energy in the building, that's going to help us out as well. But we want to play hard.
I know the energy in the building and getting, especially our student body, excited has been a goal of yours since the day you got to Carrollton.
Yeah, we need them. We need them, and there's no reason why in a university this size that we can't have a good following, and we can't have school spirit and have a sense of community on campus. We've got the number 3 ranked football team in America. It's undefeated right now, and everybody should be excited on campus about what's going on in athletics here at West Georgia. And when basketball season comes around, we got one of the nicest facilities in the country. We need to fill it with an exciting crowd, and that's what I'm used to. I'm coming from St. Bonaventure, a tiny little bitty school, but we had 6,000 people in the arena every night we played, and basketball was a big piece of the community, and that's what I'm hoping to eventually have us build here.
We look forward to that down the line, but it'll be fun to see what happens in Athens against the Dogs coming up Thursday. And Coach, we look forward to an exciting season of Wolves basketball, and it's a marathon and a sprint, and it all starts soon.
That's right. We're excited.
Thank you, Coach Dave Moore, for being with us today. The Dave Moore Show with you all season long. We'll have highlights of Wolves games throughout the season, talk about the players, talk about the league, talk about what's happening with your West Georgia Wolves. Check the schedule online at uwgsports.com. Make plans to join us in the Coliseum and join us for the broadcast of Thursday's game in Athens against the Bulldogs. The link will be right there on the West Georgia Wolves page, uwgsports.com. For Coach Dave Moore, I'm Mitch Gray. Thanks for joining us, and go Wolves.